Alo- Aloha, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining our free wellness hour with Tao Calligraphy. This is also known as Introduction to our Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. And my name is Laurie, for those of you who may not know me. And I am one of the co-owners of Satori Family Wellness Center, who is the sponsor of these sessions. And today I wanted to introduce another of our co-owners, my sister, Chiemi, who will be presenting today. So let me just give you a little information about Chiemi. She is a registered and licensed occupational therapist and has worked for over 20 years in various clinical settings. She is currently works at our local hospital here, assisting clients of all ages to become more independent and functional in their daily lives. And she has been a wonderful asset for us here at Satori Family Wellness. She is known to have magic hands, making people feel better, and a heart of compassion. And many really appreciate all that she does for them. And so we're very blessed that she will be sharing a little bit more about what she does and a wellness tip from her profession, and how she also has integrated Tao calligraphy and the Tao calligraphy healing field to make herself and others that she works with happier and healthier. So I will allow Chemi to take over. Let me just.
Aloha and welcome. Thank you everyone for joining. I am so happy to be here, and thank you, Laura, for the introduction. And really, as an occupational therapist, and today going back to work after being off for several weeks on vacation and having trips with my family due to my 2 children graduating, I can really feel the difference after not being in the field for several weeks. And it was so amazing to be able to go on this wonderful vacation and travel very far, being really busy, but being able to utilize the wisdom that Master Sha teaches, as well as utilizing, the different modalities that he empowers humanity with, whether it's using the Tao Calligraphy healing field, whether it's using your Tao water, which I just got and it's so exciting. I really love this. Whether it's using the different Tao calligraphy cards that we can receive, and really being here together with all of you. And we welcome all of you for joining, and all those who may be watching the recording or joining us. It's just a wonderful way to be able to appreciate more when you haven't been in the field for a few weeks, to notice the difference. So I'm so happy to be here after being away for a few weeks and having to work today. And even though I was a little bit still jet lagged, knowing that I was coming here to the Tao Calligraphy healing field, it just gave me so much energy and so much joy to know that I was able to come here, to be able to receive this amazing frequency and vibration of all of the positive messages, information to help to increase my energy, stamina, vitality, immunity. And so today I wanted to show you a video to teach us more about the science of Tao calligraphy as well, and the vibrational field that is within and around all of us. When I'm in the hospital, working, a lot of times when we're in this field and people are not feeling well, they're in a lot of pain, you can notice the vibrational field in lowered. So there's different messages that come out. People are not feeling well, their energy level is lower when you have pain. But as we can keep our frequency up. So whenever we are in the field, or when we are able to change our negative thoughts or our emotions or the message that we tell ourselves, wherever we are, we can increase this vibrational field. So when we are in this Tao calligraphy healing field, which is really the highest source frequency and vibration, to be able to transform any negative messages to the positive information, it's really, really amazing. And so I'm going to show you this video for everyone to get a sense of how wonderful and how amazing and that we can be here together to be able to transform any aspect of life. So I am going to show this video. Let me share this with you. And some of you may have seen it or may not have seen it. So when you're watching this video, you can close your eyes, meditate, listen to the messages that are being kind of infused into you and integrated. You can also ask for a blessing as you listen to the information and the wisdom that Dr. Rulin and Dr. and Master Jigang Sha is sharing. So this is the Tao Science video.
Has revolutionized our reality. Modern discoveries have led to longer, healthier lives, to better systems and technologies. But in our pursuit of science, we forgot something important. We lost sight of the bigger picture. In our need to understand the individual parts, we dissected reality into smaller and smaller pieces. We focused our attention on one piece of the puzzle at a time and forgot about the whole puzzle itself. This has created the idea that everything in our world is separate, that life is nothing but a random and disconnected series of events, when in reality, we are all more connected than we could ever imagine. Everything in this world is closely linked together by what we call a vibrational field. This vibrational field can't be seen by the human eye, but yet it affects everything you experience. What if the life you always dreamed of wasn't that far away? Or the remedy to your chronic pain was as close as the pain itself? What if I told you that the solution to every challenge in your life, from your health to your relationships and finances, was as simple as tapping into the vibrational field that exists right next to you? And what if this wasn't just a spiritual theory, but a scientific reality?
We're not an isolated being. We are made of vibrations. From a scientific point of view, each one of us is a quantum field. So our quantum field extends over space and time and carries the information. So quantum field is a fundamental building block of everyone, everything. We can feel this body, we experience in this body, but we feel like we're not experiencing this quantum field because they are the most subtle building blocks. They are determining our life in the deepest level.
This quantum vibrational field not only links us all together, but contains information that impacts our lives, information that can determine who we are, what we feel, who we will be. But this information can be changed by understanding this formula.
Grand unification formula, S plus E plus M equals 1. Soul, heart, mind, which is S, and the E is energy, and the M is matter. So when they all come in together, then we can go back to our true self and we can gain unlimited abilities and powers, and all the manifestation can occur almost instantly.
S plus E plus M equals 1. Everything is balanced. If we have a challenge in every aspect of life, we are not balanced. Our S plus E plus M are not equals 1. So therefore, we have to remove the blockages. How to remove blockages? Tao Calligraphy, Tao Sound, Tao Word are the tools. S plus E plus M equals 1. One is the field, Tao Calligraphy field, Tao Sound field, Tao Water field. Oneness is a field.
The grand unification formula teaches us that everyone and everything are made of Shen, Qi, Jing. And all of our challenges and difficulties are caused by blockages within the layers of Shen, Qi, Jing. within our vibrational field.
Right now, humanity is mostly focused on the matter. We forgot the information in our vibrational field actually plays a key role in every aspect of our life. The information is basically possibilities. Even before human exists, even before stars and galaxies exist, there's a source, the emptiness.
Quantum physics teach information. Spirituality teaches soul. But in fact, the soul is information. Information is soul.
Every quantum vibration can either be absorbed or emitted. It is your spiritual heart that holds the key to retaining more vibrations, to holding more positive information, energy, and matter to change your life.
So our quantum field contains the information. To receive this information, spiritual heart is a receiver, and then the mind is processing the information. So the heart is the key actually for healing, for making progress, and the mind is processing. So we still need processing. I believe the heart is more important. In fact, we have this training with Master Sha. He teaches us how we can connect with the quantum field and get informations, connecting you with the source vibrational field and help you to remove the negative information so that your life can be changed in every aspect.
Ultimate creator is source. Tao. It's not a religion. Therefore, Tao Calligraphy, Tao Sound, Tao Water. I'm just a servant, a vessel, connect with Tao. Tao put the power within, then people connect. Tao Calligraphy, Tao Sound, Tao Water. What we offer in Tao Science is apply this positive field, connect with calligraphy, listen the singing, drink the water. So this Tao frequency vibration coming, remove negative information, energy matter. Quantum physics teach the vibration. So we teach positive, negative. Negative information causes the sickness. Positive love, light creates a great result.
Not only your pain be released, it could be also next thing you know, oh, you get a better job, you become happier. Your relationship with your beloved ones, your family suddenly become better. The business you're running somehow suddenly become more profitable, more enjoyable. So every aspect of your life could start to change. This is what I think is most empowering thing everybody should learn. After I learned this, I literally have no question, because whenever I have something I want to know, I can ask and get the answer.
The solution is connect with the source. We all have the source nature. We have unlimited wisdom and power, unlimited abilities, spiritual healing, scientific formula.
Discover more.
So that is a wonderful video, and there's many more videos that you can access on YouTube. But in a nutshell, just knowing that everyone and everything is made up of Shen, Qi, and Jing. Shen is soul, heart, mind. Qi is energy, Jing is matter. And when we think about that, everyone and everything is made up of the Shen, Qi, Jing field, and knowing that we can all increase our frequency and vibration again through our spiritual heart to receive that information, to be able to transform any of the negative messages really to the positive information, to really transform every aspect of life. And as you connect to the Tao Calligraphy healing field tonight, and then with all of us within the field, many of us have also received some Tao light treasures, which helps to increase as well our frequency and vibration. When we turn on our treasures, we can activate it. It's like a light bulb that really just helps us to change the negative messages to the positive messages. And as I was thinking back on our trip, you know, because my mom and my sister went with us, and we have all been in the Tao Calligraphy healing field. My children have all received Tao light treasures. And our trip just went so nice and smoothly. Yes, we were busy and there were times that we needed to rest, but I know because of the Tao Calligraphy healing field and because of all of the practices that my mom does, you know, she's 84 and she's just an amazing role model. She was able to keep up with us. Like there were some days where we went walking all over the Navy Yard, and we went maybe over 17,000 steps, and she kept up with us. She was so excited. She had a day of 17,000 steps. That's a lot of miles that she puts on. And I know it's because she's been in the field, she practices, and she is able to continue to increase her energy, her stamina, her vitality. And there were days when we had to kind of keep up with her. So we are so blessed that we can be here together. And again, if there's anyone who's new or if you have any questions, please just put it in the chat. Today, we're going to connect to this Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. So behind me is the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. Many of you do know the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field and are part of our monthly program that we have every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have practice sessions in the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, and we have meditation. Sometimes we have exercises that I'll do tomorrow. And we can do these practices where we trace the Tao calligraphy, because what we think, what we say. So when we're tracing, we're also using sound power, using the different messages of greatest love. So greatest love behind me, Da'ai. So we can kind of connect to them. Greatest love melts all blockages and transforms all life. So later on, we are going to be tracing and connecting to the Tao calligraphy. Greatest love, again, we will do the circle tracing 3 times, connecting to the oneness. You can follow along with me, or you can just connect. Close your eyes and just feel the light radiating within this field. I guess, again, when we're in the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, it's really like receiving this light bath. So every day we take a bath to kind of get rid of like the physical impurities, the dirt or the dead skin, you know, helping us to get rid of the sweat so that we feel better, more refreshed. But that's like the outer part of our body. And it's important. We really do need that. And when we're in the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, same thing. When we're here, we're getting a light bath all the way down to the soul level, to the cellular level. And it really is bringing that light from head to toe, skin to bone, from every DNA, RNA, spaces between the cells. And it also helps with preventative healing. So even if you may not have any discomfort now or any pain, it really helps to prevent any illness. It helps us again to increase our energy, stamina, vitality, immunity, to help us to transform even relationships and finances, you know, on every level. So this is greatest love, Da'ai. This is greatest forgiveness, Da Quan Shu. And as you connect to greatest forgiveness within this field, you can visualize the light, like a golden light as you trace. Master Sha has introduced the touch the button where you receive the Tao song and Tao calligraphy as you trace. You visualize the pathway turning into this beautiful golden light. Again, we are connecting to the positive message of greatest forgiveness. Trying not to block my head here. And we're tracing beautiful pathway, the source, beautiful vibrational field. Again, this is transformative art field, healing art field. Now we connect to Da He, greatest harmony. And we're going to connect, trace, follow along with me, offering our greatest gratitude for this opportunity to be here in this field. As you trace, just let that light radiate. You don't have to think too hard. Just allow your heart to open, to receive. Even though sometimes we may not quite understand what's going on, just allow your whole body, your soul, heart, mind, and body to open fully, to just be open to all of the possibilities and this new form of Tao technology. So as we're here within the field, I'm gonna just have you connect and just look at the field. And if there's any area in your body that you feel like you would like to work on, I want you to just connect to that area. Give it lots of love. So again, when we're connecting to the Tao Calligraphy healing field, whenever we do a practice, we incorporate body power. Body power is where you put your hands, is where you receive benefits for healing, rejuvenation. Again, in the realm of occupational therapy or physical therapy, when we're doing our therapy, it's all about like posture. And this is important as well. So knowing that when your body is nice and aligned, your head and neck is in alignment with your spine, you're not too forward, you're not too far up. This is really important because it helps us to connect, to stay grounded to Mother Earth. So connecting the heels all the way down to the floor, connecting to Mother Earth, very important. Now see this beautiful column of light radiating to your spinal column, kind of like in the middle of your body, and it helps you to elongate. And again, this helps you to kind of allow your trunk to elongate, to have better posture, to help your core so that you have more stability in your abdomen, to also help to stabilize your back. If you have any back issues, lower back, many times it's because your abdominal muscles are not strong enough to stabilize your back. So think about that. If you're having some back issues, you may want to put a lumbar roll or like a towel roll behind you if it's hard for you to sit away from the back of the chair. If you are sitting for periods of time, I'm going to give you some little tidbits on ergonomics and body mechanics and posture as well. You can put a towel roll here to support your lower back, or what you also can do is just kind of pull your belly button into your spine so that you're slightly tucking your pelvis in, and it really helps to stabilize this lower back. So many times if you're having back pain, or people put those belts, abdominal back braces on, many times it helps only because it helps suck your tummy in and it helps to stabilize your back. But if you can do it on your own, it's actually better than to have to depend on a back brace. Although sometimes you may need the back brace in the beginning to help you to, again, tell your body what you need it to do. So this is one way to help your core. Pull your belly button into your spine, breathe, and visualize the light from the Tao Calligraphy going into your lower abdomen, all the way into the lower back area. Again, this is also the foundational energy center of your whole body, this lower abdomen. So this is really important, especially when we are doing tracing and we're standing up and doing what we call Tai Chi Tao Calligraphy tracing. You can like hold the ball and start to move from your lower abdomen to trace the Tao Calligraphy. That's also another powerful way of transforming any negative messages to the positive information. So as we're connecting body power, again, you can roll your shoulders back a few times. This also helps to open up all the meridians, and just go backwards, because many times when we're doing any kind of daily activity like cooking or doing computer work or writing, everything is forward. So our posture normally goes like this, and gravity over time as well brings our body down and forward. So again, that affects our breathing, that affects our posture, that affects our level of alertness. Also, it affects our connection to the universe or to the Tao, the source and creator. So when we're more upright, we can connect to the source. If we're this way, we're blocking that flow, that energy flow. So that's something I always remember Master Sha saying. So I'm always trying my best to sit up straight. I always tell my children, oh, stand up straight, sit up straight, because again, that blocks your flow if you have this curve in your neck and you're always forward. So think about that as we're sitting here in the Tao Calligraphy healing field. We're working on our posture as well together. If you also want to do more exercises, tomorrow we do a lot of exercises in the Tao Calligraphy healing field in our group, our monthly group Tao Calligraphy wellness practice session and our monthly membership. So roll your shoulders back a few times. See if you can gently keep your head and neck in alignment with your spine. Slightly tuck your chin in so that your cervical area is also in alignment with your thoracic. So it's not like too forward and it's not hyperextended. Slightly tuck your chin and see how that feels. That feels uncomfortable, then this is an exercise that you may want to start doing a little bit more of. A lot of times when this area in our spinal column is not aligned, then we can get headaches because it's blocking that circulation as well. So think about your posture. And when you're also doing any neck stretches, you want to keep your chin nice and tucked as well before you do any of your stretches laterally. So like if you're doing ear to shoulder this way, you want to still keep your head and neck in alignment with your spine, and then gently relax the shoulders and then bring your ear to shoulder. So I can tell for myself, it's a little stiff from being on the plane 2 days ago. We had a very long flight, traveling almost over 20 hours. So coming back, breathe, relax, see how you feel. Feel the light from the Tao Calligraphy healing field radiating into your whole body and to that area of discomfort. And you may have thought about that area. And then once you think about that area, you just kind of let it go and ask the Tao Calligraphy healing field to help to transform any discomfort. Okay, so again, let's slowly tilt our neck, stretch a little bit. Breathing in another body power, aligning our head and neck in alignment with our spine. Our sound power is what we say or what we chant, what we sing is what we become. So as we are connecting, you can be telling yourself and saying silently or out loud, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love melts all blockages, transforms all life. And again, you can do this anywhere. You could be doing this as you're driving, connecting to the sound power. Master Sha was talking about Tao song. You can connect and to your Tao calligraphy. So even though your Tao calligraphy may be at home, you can connect to it and visualize the light radiating. Of course, you're not going to close your eyes if you're driving or doing anything like that or cooking, but you can still connect on a soul level. So soul level is saying hello to the Tao calligraphy. So when we are saying hello, we say, dear the Tao calligraphy. We acknowledge the Tao calligraphy. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. And say, dear the Tao calligraphy, let's say we're connected to greatest love, Da I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Or the entire Tao calligraphy healing field. Of course, Da Kuan Chu, greatest forgiveness. Da He Xie, greatest harmony. We give it love. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. And again, when somebody gives you love and appreciation, don't you feel so good? So you're acknowledging it and you're saying, thank you. I'm so grateful to be here, to be in this Tao Calligraphy healing field, to receive all of the love, light, Tao source frequency and vibration to help to transform, and you can make your requests. Please transform or heal my knee pain, or help to heal my eyes have been quite tired. Or it could be your shoulder. It could be a physical part of your body, or it could also be an emotional. If you have any stress or anxiety, if you have any sadness, grief, worry, you can also help to transform that. Think about your level of discomfort in those areas. Also, you could think about any mental or emotional or spiritual areas that you may want to transform. Choose one area that you feel is most affecting you at this time that you constantly are thinking about. And again, if there's no area and right now you're feeling quite good, then you can also ask for prevention of any area in your body. It could be relationships. It could be for finances as well. So think about that. Think about how you're feeling right now in regards to that. And then if it is the physical body, you can kind of just tap. If it's an emotional, you can kind of connect to your heart. If it's a mental imbalance, then you can think about, having clarity in your mind and your heart. If it's for your finances, you can think about your lower abdomen area. If it's for your relationships, you can kind of think of either your heart or also your first soul house at the base of your torso. And visualize the light radiating the Tao Calligraphy healing field into that area. I am so grateful for this opportunity to transform. Thank you. And now you can do a soul power to invite and invoke all of the inner souls. So dear, the soul, heart, mind, and body of, it could be your system or organs or all of your cells, your DNA, RNA, spaces between the cells. For me, I'm connecting to my eyes. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and transform yourself. Do a good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now that you've done your soul power, saying hello to the outer soul, the Tao Calligraphy healing field. If you also connect to any spiritual being, or you connect to Mother Earth, or heaven, or the sun, or the moon, connect to different spiritual fathers and mothers. You can also connect and invite them to join us. And you can visualize them around us, just like how the Tao Calligraphy healing field, we are within this beautiful field. And if you may not be able to see it with your spiritual eyes, some people can see it with their spiritual eye. You can feel the light or visualize and use creative visualization to see the light radiating into your whole body. And if you don't feel it right away, it's okay. In the beginning, I wasn't very sensitive, but when I'm right here now, I can feel all of my cells kind of tingling. I can feel so much more joy and light radiating from the Tao Calligraphy, because the Tao Calligraphy, once we connect with it and invite all of the different positive messages, blessings within the Tao Calligraphy to support us, to bless us, it's so happy to serve. It really wants to help us to transform so that we can increase our frequency and vibration to become happier and healthier. And in that sense as well, also help others to become happier and healthier. So this is really what we want to do, is to share this with other people so that, again, we know that there's so many things on Mother Earth that's going on that we really do need more love, peace, and harmony. We need more joy. We need more forgiveness. We need more harmony in every aspect of life. All of the 10 greatest Tao nature. So as we're connecting, breathing in, just allow the light to radiate as you just gently move. Just move your body a little bit. Again, any movement is good. If something doesn't feel right and you feel uncomfortable, then it's okay. Stop for a little while and see if you can slow down that movement and be more aware of your body. So I'm just kind of shifting my body because my trunk has been quite stiff after being on the plane for a while. Many times, if we're in a sedentary position or a position for a long period of time, our bodies just need to get out of that so that it can increase the circulation in different areas. Again, when energy flows, then blood flows as well, and the circulation is better, then it really helps with our health and our wellness. So that's why it's important to move, because if we don't move, then that blood flow stays more stagnant. So as we are moving, see how your body feels. You can bring your arms out to the side and stretch them out if they've been forward all day. You want to actually do the opposite movement that you notice your body is in throughout the day. So if you have been on the computer for a while this way, what's the opposite movement? You can bring your arms back this way. And it should feel really good because your body has been, forward for so long. It needs to stretch out in the opposite direction and get a nice stretch. Again, just go to where you feel comfortable. And you can incorporate all of these different stretches and movements. Again, anything that makes you feel good in your everyday life. So it doesn't have to be something that that has to be regimented so much. Sometimes you can just incorporate it throughout the day, just so that you have a change in position. You can bring your arms up to the top, see how it feels in your shoulders. Breathing in, out to the side as well. And just enjoy that movement. So now we're going to connect to the Tao Calligraphy and we're going to do tracing. And so as we are tracing, you're going to visualize that light from the Tao Calligraphy into that area of your request. And as you do that, you're going to feel and visualize that area radiating in this beautiful light field. And you become one with that. Connect to that. Allow your mind to just kind of quiet and allow your heart to open to receive. Okay, so we're going to connect to greatest love. Again, greatest love melts all blockages. Dear Tao Calligraphy, your greatest love, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please bless and make a request for a blessing. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, as appropriate. And for the sound part, I'm going to sing with you, Greatest Love. You can follow along with the melody. If this is new for you, you can just say silently or out loud, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Or you can sing with me as well. Okay. So let us connect. I'm going to do what we call Tai Chi Tao Calligraphy tracing, and I'm going to connect. Slowly move. If you are standing, feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, back nice and straight. If you're sitting, you can sit. Hold your hands with the 5 fingers connected here, connecting all of your 5 elements, and then you can trace this way. If you feel like the tracing is too much, you can also just close your eyes and visualize the light radiating as you breathe in and relax your body. Visualize a beautiful portal of light radiating to your body. If you are lying down, please chant silently so that you don't dissipate your energy. So again, you can do this on all different positions. Very flexible, all of our practices. So let us connect. Visualize that light radiating to the area of request. Breathing in. Greatest love. Greatest love. Trace with me so you can follow. Greatest love. Greatest love. Greatest love. greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. In Mandarin, da, I, da, I, da, I. Inhale, da, I, da, I. Da, I, da, da, I, da. All receive Tao-like treasures. Dear all of our Tao-like treasures, please turn on to also help us and support us in this practice. Increase our frequency and vibration. Visualize the light radiating in the lower abdomen. Continue to trace greater love. Greatest love. Greatest love. Greatest love. As you're tracing, you can also silently chant. It's good to do a yin-yang balance. Silent, do it more quickly, you can do it more slowly. As we're connecting, visualize that light, the light bath again. Cleansing, transforming, healing, rejuvenating, preventing. Breathe in. Greatest love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, transforms all. As we connect to greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, melts all blockages, melts all blockages, melts all blockages, purifies our heart and soul, purifies my heart and soul, purifies my heart and soul, transforms all life, 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 transforms all life. As we are connecting, deep breath in, allow that light to radiate, soul, heart, mind, and body. Breathe in. Greatest, greatest, greatest love, greatest love. Again, if you want to sit, you can sit and connect. Breathing in the greatest love. You can put both hands either on your lower abdomen or one hand on your lower abdomen, one hand on your heart or message center, which is like your heart area. Visualize the light. Close your eyes. Or you can also open your eyes. Visualize the light radiating into the area of your request. Greatest love. Greatest love. Greatest love. Great love. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, visualize the light radiating from the balcony into the area of request. As you exhale, light radiates out, removing any negative messages. Let it go. Inhale, positive messages from the balcony, frequency, vibration. Exhale, let it go. Let go of anything that doesn't serve us. Connect to the Tao source, oneness, beautiful frequency and vibration of greatest love, greatest forgiveness, greatest compassion, greatest light, greatest humility, greatest harmony, greatest flourishing, greatest gratitude, greatest service, and greatest light. And when we can offer our greatest appreciation and gratitude for all of the blessings in our life, for every experience, knowing that every experience, the most valuable learning, whether it's the challenge that we have to overcome, whether it's also positive, joyful experiences, they are all so fun. We need that balance. To help us to grow, help us to learn, help us to heal and transform, then we get to appreciate more. Everyone, every inhale and exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Breathe out again. Now just relax your arms. Just kind of shake it out a little bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Tao, for this healing field. You can shake your arms out in the front. Kind of get that circulation going. You can bring your arms forward and back. This is a great one. Like, I love to do this, just kind of to get my ulnar nerve gliding through a little bit. I have to do this because, you know, when you're sitting on the airplane, your arms are like in this bent position in the 90 degrees in the elbow. So I was getting quite stiff in my elbows. So this is a good way to just kind of stretch it out. I'm just bringing my hands forward and then bringing my elbow up to 90 degrees. Relax the shoulders. It doesn't have to be too high. Again, if this is hard, then just kind of lower your arm and you can do it. Kind of like that, and just kind of rotate that forearm as well. Or if that's something, you can also change it, kind of do more of that Tai Chi movement, rotating that forearm. I can feel it in my elbows. So this is a good stretch a little bit. We can go up and down as well. So as we're doing it in the field, kind of relax. As we're kind of winding down the day, but it's still wonderful to do some stretches in the morning, of course, but also in the evening, just to kind of help keep that circulation. Many times, we wake up in the middle of the night or we get quite stiff when we wake up in the morning. So it's good to kind of keep that flexibility and that circulation, just to kind of move the shoulders down. You can turn your head and stretch. This neck rotation, very gentle when you come to the neck, very nice and slow, breathing in again. Inhale. And this is a wonderful way to connect when you're in the Tao Calligraphy healing field to do some of our exercises. It actually just enhances the movements, and it helps that flexibility. It helps us to transform any blockages. I can feel my fingers quite stiff as well from a lot of, my hands were used to all the typing I had to do today for my documentation after several weeks, so I can feel it. I'm gonna give you a great stretch for your hands if you're having any stiffness. So we do what we call these tendon glides. So you can keep your hands straight, watch your wrists, make sure that they're straight this way. I love these stretches. You can now bring your hands like you're making a roof. If this is hard for you to do, then just do your best. Just try to stretch them out. What we're doing is we're keeping our wrists nice and straight. We're actually just bending at your knuckles, or what we call your MCPs. So this helps to kind of keep the flexibility in your joints. Many times we take for granted our hands. And I do see a lot of people that have either joint contractures, maybe arthritis. So these are great exercises if you can practice that. You're going to come back up to the starting position. You can now, what we call, make a straight fist. So now we're bending the knuckles, or we call it the proximal interphalangeal joints, or PIPs, but we're keeping what we call the distal interphalanges straight. So we call this a straight fist. It's a little harder. Coming back up, we can make also a hook fist like this. So you want to watch and make sure your knuckles this time is straight, and you're just bending this middle and the distal joints here. Keeping your wrist straight as well, bringing it back up. Now we're going to make a full fist. Open. You can also practice spreading your fingers apart. Relax. This is great to do after doing a lot of computer work, or if you're cooking and you do a lot of chopping. Many times we carry or hold things and our hands are in this position. It's important to stretch them out, nice and straight. And it's good to kind of open up the fingers, work the muscles in here as well. See your thumb. Another important thing to remember is that when you are grabbing things, make sure that you incorporate your, what we call your IP joint here and your MP, and you try to make what we call like an OK, but like a circle versus doing this. You see how my finger, my thumb hyperextends here in your IP joint? Try to keep it nice and strong. That helps to develop this muscle, and it helps you to maintain your good fine motor skills. We take it for granted, but this opposition is really important to helping us maintain our hand function. Again, holding If this is hard for you to do, again, this is what you can practice and you can just modify. Also, just having coordination of trying to do it together. See if you can do it quickly and with your eyes closed, also working some of your coordination. And open and close. Wonderful. So let us connect. We have 5 more minutes. So we're going to offer a blessing. If there's anyone that would like to receive a blessing, put it in the chat and then we will turn on our Tao hands to offer a blessing. We have many Tao hands healers on at this time. You can either put it in chat or you could also make your silent request as well. Okay, so we have Laurie, Annette, Anita, Betty, Brian, Kara, Marlene, Amy, Naomi, and Wendy joining us. Thank you. And for those watching the recording as well. Make a request for a blessing. Is there anyone that and while you're thinking or making a request, also notice in the chat that there are wonderful information that my mom has posted for everyone, including the links for the group wellness program for the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field as we're starting a new month in June so fast. Again, we have live sessions on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and you can watch the recordings as well. So this is a wonderful way to stay within the positive frequency and vibration throughout the week. I know I look forward to it every week, and you're able to receive all of these sessions as well. Also, there's new and beginner students can receive a complimentary 20-minute private session from myself, my mom, my sister as well, Laurie and Annette. You can also get the link for the Tao water blessing. So important. Or you can also get your Tao water bottle. I'm so excited. And the June monthly wellness workshop with Annette, June 26th and 27th, Monday and Tuesday. You can also register for that. The Tao Calligraphy writing series, June, on Mondays with Dr. Laurie from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. And you can get the link for that. And if you have more questions or if you want to have a private session, an individual wellness program, you can also let us know and sign up and register with myself, Laurie, Annette, to get a more personalized support as well. So let us connect and we're going to offer Tao hands blessing. So everyone make a request. Dear our Tao hands and a connection to the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field as appropriately. We love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please offer the most appropriate blessing to, and again, to everyone on the line and to all those watching the recording for your one request. Think about an area and we're going to do a silent blessing, Tao hands blessing, and also all the Tao hands healers can turn on their Tao treasures as well. For those who may be new, just close your eyes and visualize light radiate to you from the Tao hands and the Tao Calligraphy as most appropriate for your request. Tao hands blessing begin. Visualize that we are all within this beautiful Tao hands healing circle within the Tao Calligraphy healing field. So the power and the frequency and vibration is exponentially greater. The Tao source, love, forgiveness, compassion, and light, positive information, frequency, and vibration is radiating to that area of your request, to transform any negative message to the positive information, to heal, to rejuvenate, to transform, to prevent any further blockages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Say how means all is well, it is perfect. Thank you, thank you. Love you, love you. So we thank the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. We thank all of you for joining. We thank, of course, our beloved Master Sha for creating the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. And again, if you have any questions in regards to, what's going on, or if you want to have more help in transforming any area of your life, again, we have so many different opportunities. You can also go to www.drsha.com to receive more information on how to get your Tao water, Tao song, touch the button, the daily blessings through Instagram, the Tao Calligraphy Healing Fields around the world, Tao technology. And again, you can go to the Satori website as well and connect to Laurie, Annette, my mom, and myself, as well as all of our other Tao hands healers here to be able to receive more guidance and support to help you to transform and all of the different aspects of life. So we thank all of you for joining. If anybody wants to share, I know it's already 8 o'clock. We thank Laurie, Annette, Anita, Auntie Betty, Brian, Kara, Marlene, Amy, Naomi, and Wendy for joining us, and those who may be watching the recording. We thank you all for being here. I don't know if anybody wants to share. I'm gonna go to the full view so I can see everyone. We can tell everyone aloha and good night. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope to see you in our group, our monthly sessions as well. Tomorrow we'll have our exercises within the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. Thank you everyone. Aloha. Bye. Hi Marlene. Hi Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you. Naomi, Betty. Thank you, Brian, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Love you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Mahalo.